Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe the Chocobo here, and welcome back to another episode of ARK. So, I tried to get Teeny Tiny onto the elevator, and I dismounted, and clearly the game did not appreciate my ideas. That was weird. Alright, anyhow. So let me see, because I don't actually know if Teeny Tiny is going to be able to kind of go forward and get on this elevator just fine and dandy. Alright, can I? No, I can't. Okay. Am I too heavy? Hold on. We can make it happen, I think. No? Alright, how about this? How about I leave Teeny Tiny on the elevator, and then dadgummit. Hold on. We can do this. We can do it. Okay. And then... Alright. Teeny Tiny, get onto the elevator. Alright, you all secure? You good? Am I too heavy? There's no way I'm too heavy. Nah, man, that ain't me. Maybe that is what's going on. You calling Teeny Tiny fat? Elevator. Calling him fat? I don't know if I like that. Okay. So we're off. I'm overweight! Teeny Tiny's too fat? How much weight are you carrying, Teeny Tiny? Okay. Teeny Tiny's holding 367 weight. I am holding 155, so we can make like 500-ish. Oh no! Teeny Tiny's too fat! He can't get onto the elevator! Oh no, this is not what we wanted, man. Not what we wanted at all. Anyways, so Teeny Tiny a little bit too big. My guess means that Brontosaurus and stuff like that really can't, which means I do have to at some point make a ramp system on for our build and whatever else. But that's okay, that's completely fine by me, because honestly I don't feel comfortable with Teeny Tiny, or because in general being elevated and de-elevated or whatever from high heights. It just does not sit well with me. It is not my jam. So anyhow, we're going to go ahead and kick off the episode today with a little bit of deep sea crate hunting, and Brucey, assuming Brucey is fine. We did have some invaders come in from up on the hill and caused a little bit of a weird issue where my kind of dinos and stuff were kind of scattered about. But before we even do that, welcome to level 90. Welcome to level 90's rocket turret. Okay, so this one it's a turret that, and this is something I didn't understand. I thought it was an automatic turret, but apparently it's like the ballista, right? It's a turret they can put on top of a, you could even put this on top of a platform saddle if you really want to and just rocket things. But the main thing here is that you can actually use this on, like, as a base defense. You can use it to siege things and blah blah blah. I think the main thing that people do use it for is they put it on top of platform saddle type things and run around and cause absolute mayhem and destruction. But cool. And as you can see here, every single thing in the entirety of the game I can now learn. Now, it does not mean I have access to everything right off the bat. I also have a sneaking suspicion that with how much I need, I do have to be max level, and even then, I'm not entirely sure if I'll hit the I'll have the ability to have all the engrams learned, or if that's even a thing, because I honestly have no idea. But if it is, we'll certainly give it a try. Failing that, the main thing that I have to keep an eye out for is we have to determine like how we're going to prioritize things. It should be the case at this point that I don't even have to really worry about that kind of stuff. And some of you guys are like, what? What do you mean, Choco? What I mean by that is at this point, we can make Mind Wipe tonics fairly easily. It's not really too much of a hassle to make. Don't get me wrong, it's still not like super convenient to make. Like it still does take a little bit of time where I have to, you know, set up for the Mind Wipe tonic because I don't necessarily have everything put together. But we do have plenty of flowers, we have plenty of mushrooms, and those are the things that really slow down that process. So we should be able to, at this point, be able to get quite a bit going. It should be pretty dadgum cool. So for those of you who are like, how curious, And yes, we are doing some great things here on the server. Also, oh yeah, right. Tweedledee did fall down. I think a raptor came down and started harassing my birds, which is not cool, man. Not cool at all. But I am going to put some raw meats into here. And then I'm going to take some of the spoiled meat out. We have far too many spoiled meat, so I'm going to go ahead and continue my pre-episode grind and such. I just wanted to share that little weird bouncy moment, and then we'll be back whenever we either have found a deep sea crate or something interesting happens. So, alright, and number 1 has already been found just outside the base as well. Which is pretty cool. We did take some time to make some Lazarus chowder, which is what you're looking at right now if you're wondering where that came from. Oh, ramshackle gilly. That's actually pretty atrociously terrible. So we are doing our new route. Of course, we're going through the north first before we go and do our like southern friends, which of course is kind of interesting because that is a very large deviation from the usual game plan. But we're gonna go ahead and keep on plopping onward, and because we are on Bruce, I don't have to worry too terribly much about getting one banged or anything really terrible like that. And we're going moderately fast. We clearly aren't as fast as we used to be, but we're getting back up there. I'd say Bruce is actually catching up quite nicely. It's been relatively painless so far, and this down is a pretty good mix. Honestly, it's pretty darn good. The one thing I kind of wish that they added into ARK is I'm kind of torn about this because I feel like if I say it, I'm going to sound silly because that'll be super overpowered. But I almost want them to add cooked foods for pets, right? Like I can make them super kibble and stuff like that, so I can give Shark Dog here like a mad stamina boost or something. I know that's kind of overpowered, but at the same time it's like it'd be so cool, you know. But I don't know, that's just me. Anyhow, I'm going to continue my quest here, looking around for the other deep sea crate because there should be one more around and about, so we'll go looking for that last one there. And I'm going to try to make sure I don't drown throughout this entire process. And we should be well on our way. So, anyways, Burbskadoodles. Okay, so we finished the entire trip around, and all we found was that gilly legs or something. I forgot what they were. Yeah, all we found were those gilly leggings, and I think we did a pretty good job. Like, I circled around with stream, we all took a look. And I couldn't find the second deep sea crate. I have no idea why. Just couldn't find it. So, a mystery of the world continues. No idea where it is. No idea why it didn't show up. But I couldn't find it. And I feel like we all did it together. So, if I missed it for sure, even if I'm blind, I don't think the stream will be blind. Holy cow, that is a dark thundercloud. But anyways, we're going to go head back. We did end up using all 5 of the Lazarus chowders that I had brought with me, which is fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You can see here I did get some oil from Kobe. Kobe, of course, being all good in our Duncleo. But we did lose our manta ray because it decided it wanted to go, like, be a super skateboarder and basically fly off the edge and rip a Rooney. But that is all fine and dandy. It looks like something picked a fight with our critters again, so I have to round them all up again, which is getting kind of old. So I'm gonna probably have to do something about the Argentavis in particular. The Rexes, they don't take too long to fix up. The other ones, they take a while. Like Rexes... Yeah, actually, no, it's literally just the Argentavis is actually what it is. Night's Watch, our little Pterodon, used to take us a little bit of time, but now it's gotten a little bit better because I put it on passive. But for everything else, not so great. Alright, Teeny, Tiny 2, you both come with me. Alright. There you go. Oh my gosh, my face when they combine into one giant giga. Alright, so anyways, for this episode we're going to do something a little bit of fun after I drop off all my stuff and get my actual munitions and whatnot into order here. But we're going to do something a little bit of fun, a little bit of something, taking a break from the building, because I know the building can get a little bit much for people at times. I completely get that. But we're just going to go ahead and just put a couple of things away here and there. I am going to store away some of this cooked prime meat, which I'm pretty sure we've just been lugging around. I don't even think I had a reason to carry that around, but we're going to go ahead and store that away into there. That's going to continue to make some jerky for us. And then with the oil, I'm going to store this away into here and make ourselves just a little bit more by way of gasoline. So we're going to let that run for a little bit here, and this should be fine. I really don't think I need to be too careful about this, but we'll leave it to run the full amount that we have in there. Put our scuba gear back, and next time I do go out for scuba adventures, I think I do want to have a little bit more of our stuff ready. The one thing I will say, though, is that this is definitely the way to do it. So what I'm doing right now is I don't even put on the tank unless I absolutely need to. If I'm, like, drowning and I just can't make it to the surface or whatever. But in general, I'm not using that anymore. I'm just going to stick strictly to Lazarus chowder as is needed, because of the fact that it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me to do it any other way, just because of the fact that, oh, we already have, oh, dang it, it's even better crap. But we already have ourselves Lazarus chowder ingredients everywhere, right? It's something that is so easy to come by and is not at all difficult to put together. So we are going to try to stick with that as a future note. And I've been perfectly happy with it. It's been absolutely awesome, and it's been doing just fine. So let me go ahead, get all of our goodies back out into the field, and then get our equipment on. I did not mean to equip meat. That is not what I wanted to do. Alright, and then let's put our gun out here. And there we go. We're ready, kitted up, and good to serve. I'm going to put our primitive pike in here, fix it up, because it is in need of a little bit of repair. And there we go. So, I'm trying to be coy about exactly what we're doing today. Stream, if you're putting 2 and 2 together, it should be dawning on you what exactly my game plan is. And I'm very glad it worked out in the end. If not, we were just going to kind of have fun. So the original game plan was, let's just go terrorize some things on our Giga. And that normally is a completely fine suggestion. But, in and of itself, not exactly the most exciting suggestion. So what we're going to be doing, not renaming Teeny Tiny, still don't want to rename him. Here, let me just, can I crawl out? Okay, great. So I'm going to go ahead and take Teeny Tiny. We're going to go explorating all around. Now, I do have to unfortunately go the long way around at this point, just because of the fact that we have it set up the way we do. So I do have to kind of go wander about, up and over, and we're gonna go make our way towards what I call the cove. I don't actually know if that's considered to be a cove. I'm not even entirely sure what the rules of what makes a cove is. But I'm going to be heading over Attaway to where our Season 1 base was, the main base, after some time had passed. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, we're going to go through the spooky woods. I only have one actual thing that I have to be super careful about doing, which is I cannot fall while riding on Teeny Tiny. I kind of doubt it'll amount to too terribly much. I feel like we'll be A-okay, even if we were to fall. But I really don't feel like tempting fate. And if I do fall, in the event that I do end up falling, I have to basically just jump straight off Teeny Tiny and then just, like, cross my fingers that I do it fast enough that we don't end up registering it as a Deatherino. Alright, and I cannot tell, but I think... Yeah, there we go, okay. So we are making our way... So we're above the base right now, right? So all I need to do is I need to just walk around here. Okay, I technically just jumped right there, but that's okay. If I had taken any form of fall damage from that, like any significant amount, I would have been pretty upset. But that said, Teeny Tiny does have a lot of health. I don't know if fall damage is percentage based or if it's based off of like actual, like if you fall X distance, then you take this much damage. But who knows? I think we'll be A-okay with it though. All right, let's just go ahead and power through. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright. And getting closer. Alright, now this is one of those like weirdly lethal falls that apparently is just like uber lethal. I don't personally think it should be lethal, but the game thinks otherwise. Alright, just chop on those guys right there. And then what we're currently at that little point right above the cove, which is where I want to be. And then I'm just going to kind of power through this portion of the whole walk, which leads us to this. Alright. So, we have ourselves an interesting little find. It's nothing too grand, nothing too crazy. But I figured Teeny Tiny has not had the good experience yet of really... We've not had the experience of really introducing Teeny Tiny to the wonders of being one of the Kwehs dinosaurs. And namely, one of the main combat dinos, right? We just haven't had that chance yet. So what I'm going to do is first we're going to RKO this Carno, because it's a Carno, and, you know, complete that. Okay, Carno's been eliminated. Then I'm going to loop around. Now, server did get reset again. We lost, well, it got updated, I should say. So we did lose the beavers, but there you go. There you see it. Now, let's go identify exactly what we are dealing with here. It is a level 20 female alpha raptor. Nothing too crazy, nothing bad either. It's just kind of like a, you know, it's an alpha raptor more than anything else. So, to kick this all off... Oh, come on. Fight me, mate. Fight me. Oh, it wants to go toe-to-toe. And... Oh! Did I eat it? Oh, no. I think I just ate it. RIP! If it had items, it's gone now, I'm fairly sure. Pretty sure I just chomped away all the items on the alpha. RIP! Oh, no. That's okay. Did I even get the credit for the, I don't even think I got the helmet. Game, please. Why you robbing me of my stuff, man? That ain't cool. Alright, 75.3%. My gosh, was that a massacre. Alright, so we lost 100, well, probably like 150 HP. That is nothing. That is a drop in the bucket. We are absolutely savage as all get out. So let's go ahead, continue our little journey here. And let's see what we can get done. Spino, negative. You are not. You never even existed. You thought you existed, but you actually were wrong. You never did exist. And let's go prowling around. Let's have some fun, because honestly, we spend a lot of time being like, okay, we gotta do some more stuff, improve, and blah blah blah. And that's true. We always do want to kind of get ourselves to a better state than we were previously. And at this point, honestly, it's I would say it's mostly about deep sea crates at this point. We can still do an Oprah episode and stuff like that, and hope, and really hope against hope that we find what we want. But to be pretty reasonable about it, it's gonna probably come down to whether or not we get deep sea crates that drop us really good gear, and that is gonna be the main thing. Weapons especially, and I cannot underscore that enough. The weapons are going to be the make or break for a deep sea crate, because at this point we just haven't found ourselves any great, like, high-tier weapons. When I say high-tier weapons, I mean the rocket launchers. I mean the rifles. I mean the, I guess even the composite bow or whatever it's called. But we just need some high-level weaponry just to rock out, and we haven't found those yet. So we are definitely still on the hunt. Now, the only thing that I cannot fight on Teeny Tiny here, at least as far as I know, is I can't fight a Titanosaur. A Titan will absolutely shred me into little tiny bits and pieces, what I've heard. Alright, let me just go ahead, chompity chomp chomp. I think I'm actually overweight to the point where I'm no longer receiving drops. I think that's actually what happened right there. So let me just unburden Teeny Tiny with a little bit of stuff. And let's keep on looking. So, bang, there goes Dire Bear. Getting a little bit of hide for our troubles, that's not bad. And let's make our way over. Some terror birds, terrorizing things, Carno's involved, and they're all gone! Look at that! Oh, Teeny Tiny's a monster. It's actually like having a wild giga just kind of romping around, destroying things. Is that what I think it is? No, surely not. There's no way. What? Ruby. Apparently, There's a Quetzal named Ruby, and I just retrieved one of her eggs. Who is Ruby? Well, I stole one of their eggs, so it's clearly someone's Quetzal. I thought it was kind of strange that there's like a Quetzal egg just kind of in the middle of nowhere, and now it makes a lot more sense, but still, kind of the odd sight. You don't really particularly see that all that often. So, interesting. All this prime meat. Oh, so much of it, and it's all going to go to waste. Rip. Alright, so let's go ahead, mosey on forward, and see if we can find... I would love to find an alpha. Another alpha would be so darn cool to find right now. I would love to find an alpha Rex while having Teeny Tiny out in the fray. I think that would be really, really cool. Admittedly, though, I don't think I would get the helmet for it. That is the only downside that I can think of. Is that I don't think I would get the helmet credit for it, because I think if Teeny Tiny kills it, I don't get the helmet. If I kill it, then I get the credit. So I think that is the way that will play out. So I probably do want to get the finishing blow on it, but I'm very curious to know how Teeny Tiny holds up to damage. Like, what damaging things can we run into that potentially could be very, very dangerous? And I feel like the answer is going to end up being that we're not going to be challenged by too many things. So should be the case, I think. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to take all my raw meats. I'm just going to drop them. 1,089 raw meat, goodbye. So we can always get more raw meat. Alright, now that's a fall right there. But I'm not here to jump down. I'm here to scout it out. Looks like nothing of particular importance. I was kind of wondering if we'd find anything up there, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, if you guys could just move... My face when turtles are just in the way. Oh wow, the redwoods reach out all the way over here. Good grief, I didn't even know that. And pair of pals. My face when Teeny Tiny's like, I'm gonna have some prime meat if I want. You can't stop me. And a Carno. Don't worry, Galley. Oh, I accidentally killed the Galley. That wasn't quite what I meant to do. And then we got a beaver over here. Rip beaver. There's the other beaver. Rip other beaver. Okay. Let's drop down. Grab ourselves some stuff. Nothing really too great. Oh, you guys screwed up. You thought you're gonna eat me? Nah, man. You're gonna eat you. Alright, let's see here. There's a bear. There's a monkey man. Nothing too great. It appears that the Quetzal that we found the egg of was Petey's Quetzal, which makes absolute sense. Alright, let's go ahead and RKO this car now. And... oh, shucks. We are at an interesting point now. So, I think the game plan here can be one thing and one thing only. Let us go through the Valley of Death. And we will hope that I am not wrecked within the Valley of Death. There is one thing and one thing that can pop up in here. Oh, there's two things that can pop in here that can make my day go from being fine to really, really bad very quickly. The thing I'm most concerned about is running into another Giga in here. I think that is much more likely compared to the situation where a Titan's just chilling out here and it goes absolutely berserk on us. I don't even know if a Titan can really catch us if we start running for it, but I don't want to find out. I am not in the mood to figure out whether or not that is a dangerous proposal or not. Okay, Stego. I didn't want to kill you, but then you had to go and you had to go and smack me. Alright. Let's see. Melee damage. And it looks like we're well on the way. So the one thing that I want to accomplish from this trip was finding an alpha, which it doesn't look like we're going to be finding another alpha, unfortunately. Is that I want to go poke some fun over in Carno Island, because I feel like number one, there's a higher chance, well, obviously there's a lot of carnivorous creatures over there that are just kind of constantly in flux, but if I kill them, then good for me. I managed to get some extra like loots and stuff like that for food. If I really wanted to cook food, I guess, which now I think about it, that makes absolutely 0 sense. I don't really need food. But it also gives me a chance to spawn in an alpha. I don't think an alpha currently is on Carno Island, but I feel like we could maybe coax one into going over there, because Teeny Tiny is good for days. Teeny Tiny can just be like, LOL, I'm just going to live here forever and just kill everything that comes across my path. We could realistically do that, but meh, I don't really feel like it. So let me go ahead, push up. I see a whole bunch of Brontosaurus. Now the only thing about this, of course, is that I have to swim over to Dead Island / Carno Island. That is going to be mad shady. Actually, is that even something I want to even try to do? There's a raft here. I have a raft that I can put together a raft, or I can go retrieve my raft over from the far side. Alright, so let's scoot the booty on over. I'm wondering what would happen if I tried to swim across this with Teeny Tiny. I feel like this could be a very bad idea, actually, now that I think about it. I kind of forgot that there's a giant body of water that separated me from the island. If I remember correctly, Teeny Tiny is not a very good swimmer. Alright, well, I think we can do it. It's just going to be a very slow process. So let me go ahead, get all the stamina back up. If I need to hop off, I have to hop off. Alright, let's try to ford this river. Oh my gosh. What's that saying about heading towards the light? It's a good idea, because that is absolutely what we are doing right now. We are 120% heading towards the light. Oh god. Teeny Tiny's oxygen is, Oh, okay, that's weird. So Teeny Tiny was trying to dive? Wait, Teeny Tiny can go under... Oh, look at my escorts. We got 2 dolphins. The dolphin's like, don't worry, fam. We got you. Thanks, dolphins. You the best. Alright, into the light we go. Past the channel. Shark dog, please don't. I beg. Don't do it. Fudge off. Alright. Good to know. Tiny can kill things in the water. That is very good. I was actually unsure if Teeny Tiny would be able to fight things that were in the water. That's terrifying. Alright, and here we go, and a blue beacon to greet me. Ah, thank God, solid land. And then... water jar. Patooey, I spit upon your pathetic drop. And I will pick up 5 stone. Alright, now let's see. Let's see what we got going on in Carno Island, shall we? I see some Argentavis. And... that's literally all I see. I see a couple of raptors, I guess. And by couple, I mean literally one, but... ooh, okay, I just took a little bit of fall damage there, but Teeny Tiny's fine. Teeny Tiny's fine. Alright, Teeny Tiny versus Rex. How will we fare? You want to go? 2 level 8 Rexes annihilated. Like, not even close. Argentavis? More like freaking Chick-fil-A. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, into the grinder. Man, you don't want to mess with me. You do not want to mess with... well, not even... It's not actually me that you don't want to mess with. You just don't want to mess with freaking teeny tiny. Will end your life. Alright, Sabertooth is gone. Ooh, got a little bit of a fight coming over. What's going on here? Carno, tell me what's going on. He died. Alright. Got some Rexies. Always like some good Rexy fights. Alright, a level 50 and a level 32. Respectable. Argentavis now also by way of the Goners. And then a bibbity boop, bibbity boop, bibbity boop, bibbity boop, bibbity boop. We're literally just doing rounds around the island, just murdering everything in our path. Argentavis, just trying to fly home? Nah, man, that ain't me. Banta Rays? More like dead Rays. Goodbye, goodbye. Honestly, I don't even want to keep a Manta Ray at this point. These things kill themselves so easily, it's crazy. Alright. And then melee damage up. We are now over 3/4 of the way to a full Giga. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever get to full, but still, pretty darn good. Down these critters all go. Man, we are just devastating the population. Yeah, look at this all. Everything's rip, 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 rip. Alright, Scorpy, goodbye. Scorpy, goodbye. Raptors. Good stuff. And then that just leaves you, Senor Carno. Goodbye. Let's go check out what's in the blue drop. And we'll hop off here. And, ew, okay, I'll take that. Ramshackle metal pick. I think I already have one of these, so we'll have to see which one's a better one. But that's actually not too bad. Oh, Argentavis, you landed in the wrong area, friend. Bye. I'm not gonna lie, this is immensely satisfying. Because it would take a number of bullets to drop anything on the island down, even my like regular, like if I just took a long neck rifle, which of course does more damage per shot, just doesn't put as many shots down the field. But as far as this all goes, Teeny Tiny is just making short work out of everything. This is insane. Look at that. Green Sabertooth. Just gone. Trees even gone. Gotta get some vegetables with that meat, you know. Added a primitive bow. Rip. Look, these things respawn and then they die again. It's the circle of life. Just circle of life as told by Teeny Tiny. Everything comes to feed me. Oh, Carno. Foolish Carno. My gosh. This is actually turning into Dead Island. I thought the Loaded for Bear episode was rough, but man, it's nothing compared. This is like an extinction level event right here. All the inhabitants of the island were no more. Oh, 79 Carno. Dang. That was actually a fairly high level Carno. Alright. And here's actually let's do a little bit of a randy dandy test here. So I'm gonna leave Teeny Tiny just hanging out by himself for a moment. And I'm gonna go get my raft. Let's see, can I carry Teeny Tiny on a little itty bitty raft? Is that a thing? I feel like it's not. Whoop, as a Scorpio, he does his best to go hunt me down and kill me. Alright, and then Teeny Tiny. Not. Alright. Then how do we... Okay. Aim carefully. I'm not on the raft. Can I go on the raft? I'm like kind of on the raft. No. No. Okay. So let's. Alright, so the answer appears to be that no. Gigas cannot ride on the rafts. They can't get like a surfboard and just like LOL surf through everything, because that would be freaking too cool. If I had a surfing Giga, I'm not gonna lie, that would be pretty awesome. But unfortunately, it does not look like the game wanted that to be a thing, because then everyone would want surfing Gigas, and then everyone would be very crazy, and we'd all have like 900 Gigas running through the ocean, which would not be a good idea. All right, 3 cats enter, none remain. On this raptor. Oh, idiots. Just absolute chaos and destruction. Homie Scorpius, more like dead. And then I suppose there's not really much else to entertain. Oh, I see you all have respawned, my friends. Hello. Would you like to try your luck as well? Oh, cat. Nope. You just gonna glitch? Okay, cool. Scorpy? Nope. I wonder if I killed this. What happened here? Oh, I did that. And then we have blue drop. I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling pretty satisfied. I'm not gonna be beating around the bush. This is actually immensely satisfying, considering that the number of times we were almost killed by things in this game, like critters that, like, especially at the start. Oh my goodness, I don't even want to think about that. I was terrified of raptors, man. Look at us now. Started from the bottom. Now we are located primarily in this location. Absolute devastation. They need some Team Rocket in their lives. Protect their lives from the devastation of Teeny Tiny. Alright, let's go ahead, park the booty over here for a moment. And I suppose that will be the end of this episode, guys. So thank you all so very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please consider leaving a like. Well, okay, hold on. Before I actually say that this is the end, quote-unquote, end of the episode, let me make it across the water. And hopefully things are not going to end poorly for us. Okay, here we go. Across the water. Swim, little one, swim. I'm not going to lie, this makes me very, very nervous. Oh my gosh. I don't like this. There's so many things that can go wrong, because of the things that could kill a Giga, drowning is a very, very realistic version of something that can kill a Giga off. That and falling off a mountain, those two things would kill off people. Oh, Sapphire Sky 86 subscribed for 8 months in a row and said, I love the stream and your YouTube vids. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Sapphire. Much love. I swear. I'm just waiting. Oh, we added in something called the Omega tier dinosaurs, stronger than alphas, and they ignore whether or not they're deep in the water or shallow area. Yeah, meet an Omega freaking mosses. Just eats teeny tiny in one bite. That'd be ripperoony. Alright, almost to the shore. I think we're good. Alright, teeny tiny, kind of low on air. Kind of getting down there. Alright, there we go. You just gotta angle it up. Gotta have him swim upwards. And whoof, back onto solid land. Alright, well anyways guys, that is it for the episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you guys have anything you would like to see in ARK in specific, then let me know in the comment section down below. Also, I will say that the following things I already am very much aware that people want me to do at some point. Obviously the bosses, can't do the bosses. Also, obviously, the caves. We can try the caves. We also have the Titanosaur to still do. Very high level Giga. Sud.
Oh man. Let's go. Oh, level 90. That one's been working. What brings you to this neck of the woods?
Oh, I was going to have some fun. Had some carnage with Teeny Tiny over here. Nice Giga.
Thank you, thank you. I've been leveling it up in melee damage.
Oh, what's your melee at?
Currently at 72.8.
All right. What's your HP at?
That would be 25,400. It was a level, I think, 37 Giga.
That's actually a pretty solid level Giga.
Yeah, no, definitely. It got stuck in a rock right after it killed me once, so.
Dang, well played. Looks good.
Thank you. Feels good. If you want to guess what I'm doing, you gotta keep it a secret though, okay? You gotta keep it.
Well, I'm streaming right now, but I can't. Wait, hold on. Let me get closer to you. All right, I'm right up against your butt. What'd you say?
All right, is this close enough to where your viewers can't hear?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, but can your viewers not hear me? Like, can we whisper so you?
Okay, hold on. Let me just do the outro real quick, and then we'll go into seeking.
No. I don't care. We're okay. You want to know what I'm doing?
What have you been doing?
Giving a gift to the Blue Banta Boys.
Is it the gift of an untamed Giga?
Nope. Heck no. It would have to do with a patch that happened that allows us to do something at an earlier level.
Yes.
You know?
I think I know.
You know.
Oh, I know.
Hopefully no ships sail out too far.
Wait, so did you manage to do it yet?
Not quite. That's why I'm on my Giga, to get one of the things that I need. A lot of hide.
Yeah. I was actually planning on doing that today as well.
Ooh. Different strokes for different folks.
Wow. Well, we'll see.
Anyways, I'm gonna get back to what I'm doing. Stream, I love you. Yeah.
People said that we were doing a collab episode today. Are we?
I thought we were, but I haven't heard from John today.
Okay. Well, let me know.
I think if John ever drops a message, I'd be down like later today to do it for like tomorrow or soon.
I mean, whenever that is. I mean, I'm not going to be posting this until later. But anyways, hold on. Let me do the outro for my episode first, because this doesn't have to happen on the YouTube episode. All right. Anyways, thank you very much for watching.
I'm gonna go get back to things. I love you, Choco.
Okay. Bye.
I gotta go.
What if I fought you right now and killed you?
Also, real fast, do you see that like golden fish in the water?
Do I see a what?
That golden dead fish there?
Yeah, I do. It's like standing straight up.
It's standing straight up, for kind of, I guess. Is that an ichthys?
Can't tell. It might just be a regular fish.
Doesn't looks a bit too. Looks like a jaws.
Huh? I think that might be a saber-toothed salmon.
Yep.
Is it a saber-toothed salmon? Is it? BD!
Dude, I got 500 raw fish meat from that.
Was that saber-tooth salmon though?
500.
Was it a saber-tooth salmon? Ow.
Anyways, love you, Choco. Catch you on.
All right, bye. Anyways, also know that you all are very much looking out.
I'm gonna go to this way.
I know you guys are also very much keen on seeing a collaboration episode. That is up to everyone else, not up to me as much. But anyways, take care, everybody, and I'll see you all later. Bye.